Welcome everybody to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We're coming to you live after our pre-show in which Tyler Breeze, debuting new star, went one-on-one with Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville, however, picking up the victory. It is the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which means every single match is taking place, apart from this one, apart from two singles matches we've got here, inside a Hell in a Cell. We've got some incredible matches coming at you tonight, and as such, this one's going to be one heck of a show. So I think we need to get into it, because we've got a six-man Hell in a Cell Armageddon rules for the Intercontinental Championship. Defending champion Ultimate Warrior, number one contender Wade Barrett, debuting Drew McIntyre, the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin, Daniel Bryan, and Dean Ambrose. Going at it, first fall to a finish, one fall to a finish, wins the Intercontinental Championship. So we will get down to the cage, because we need to find out which one of these gentlemen is going to be leaving here tonight holding the prestigious Intercontinental Championship belt. Warrior, having held the title for several months, is now going to put that championship on the line in this match. These men all would love to be the Intercontinental Champion. Dean Ambrose stepping outside of his usual duties as a member of the Shield in order to go solo for this match. Drew McIntyre debuting after WWE in the real world got rid of him, and in this universe WWE went bust, and we finally got round to hiring him. Yeah, I still need to work on his repackaging, but for the time being, Drew McIntyre is here and is now ready to, well, he's beating the piss out of Wade Barrett, his countryman. I'm working on how to use him at the moment, but I figured he'd fit well into the opportunistic match here for an Intercontinental Championship. After all, you know, you've got a six-man IC title. You've got former tag team champion Daniel Bryan, multi-time champion Stone Cold, the defending champion, the Ultimate Warrior. Dean Ambrose has been a tag champion. And of course you've got Wade Barrett here, who has been on a tirade of recent weeks, looking to earn his way into one of the title pictures. He's about number 4 or 5 on. He's about number 5 on the WWF Championship thing, and he's also coming in this as the highest ranked Intercontinental Championship contender. So yeah, you've got Barrett is obviously well on his way to stardom here on Saturday night's main event, and ultimately at this pay-per-view here tonight. Daniel Bryan and Barrett have taken this match out to the outside. After all, this is a Hell in a Cell match, so these men are under no obligation to remain inside the ring. In fact, it is highly encouraged that they go through the walls and through tables, and they use all manner of deadly things. After all, this one is called Hell in a Cell. Let's make this arena look like hell by the time we leave it for the poor Canadian owners. Now, here, to give you guys an idea of when I record these videos and how far in advance, at the time of recording this, it is the 4th of July. So yeah, this is I wanted to get this pay-per-view done because I've got some side projects for this game I want to work on. I want to go back to doing I want to go back to doing some of the custom story modes, and I'm thinking of getting a bunch of cores and doing like a sort of like a NXT thing where I'll do a tournament and the winning team gets to be on the roster. I mean, because I've got so many people on the roster, I think I might actually do an upcoming pay-per-view which will literally be the stipulation: lose the match, you're fired. Because I've got like 70 people on my roster, and I can't use them all. There's too many people. I'm seeing the same faces up at the top of the rankings, so that's why I've done a six man match here. Some of these guys are probably never gonna have matches again, to be honest. I've got plans for Drew. Obviously, I've got plans for Brian. I've got plans for Wade. Warrior could well be on his way if he doesn't hold on to the IC title. Same really applies for Stone Cold. So yeah, a lot of these matches are realistically to decide people who are going to be sticking around in the universe mode for a bit. But Barrett slams down Brian on the outside. Brian is in quite a bad condition right now. What's Barrett? No, Barrett, no. Not like this, no! Powerbomb! Powerbomb! Oh my god, the wall of the cage! The wall of the cage just exploded! That cage wall exploded! Barrett's climbing! He's going to the top! Stone Cold Steve Austin is going after Dean Ambrose. Ultimate Warrior and Drew McIntyre are going at it. Daniel Bryan's on the outside, and he's climbing the cage. This one's going to be Bryan and Barrett on the top of this cage. We're talking a good 50 feet in the air here, and Barrett with that belly to belly suplex on the top. Bryan is an accomplished professional wrestler, but no man, I don't care who you are, even if you're Spider-Man, can take this kind of brutality, a steel mesh fence to your bare back. Especially when you have a history of neck and back problems. So Daniel Bryan could well see the end of his career here if Wade Barrett gets his way in this incredible contest thus far. Barrett grabbing the head, brings the elbow in, he grabs him, he's going for belly to belly suplex on the middle of the cage. Barrett's gone over to Bryan. He's got him up. He's got Bryan on his feet. Oh, no, don't do that. Daniel Bryan just fell through. Daniel Bryan just fell. Daniel Bryan just fell. But he's somehow found the energy to stand up. Where's Daniel Bryan getting his strength from? This match is chaos. 6 men all over the ring. Stone Cold grabbing Bryan now. Barrett goes in behind Austin. Austin with the reversal. Belly to belly suplex. Down goes Barrett. Barrett's back up. Austin with brutal punches. Barrett and Ambrose now. Big DDT by Ambrose. Warrior's going for the pin. Austin breaks it up. Warrior nearly defended his championship in this match, which it's opening the card. I can't believe the chaos we've seen so far. McIntyre for the pin, Barrett with the chair to the back of Daniel Bryan, steel chair to the back of McIntyre, chair to the legs of McIntyre, and again the chair on the floor. Barrett grabbing McIntyre and Irish, whipping him into the ropes. McIntyre sails up and over and hangs on. Big punch by Barrett there. He's gone behind Bryan. He's hit him in the back of the head. Barrett rolls over Bryan, grabs his neck, squeezing on the neck. Barrett sidewalk slam. Bryan's down. Barrett wasteland on Ambrose. Bryan's on his back now. Bryan's back up. Ambrose is unconscious. This match is chaos. Barrett with a pin. It's one. Only a one though. This match is going to be incredible. This match is incredible already. I don't know how this match is going to end. Six brutal professional wrestlers all going at it in an incredible contest tonight. Bryan with those awful kicks Austin nearly got a pin there on McIntyre, but McIntyre's got the reversal. Barrett going in on Austin. Austin breaks free. Austin gets Barrett on the floor now. Barrett's back on his feet. Big punch to the side of Bryan's head. Austin's wandering around the outside. Austin's going for McIntyre. Austin's back down. Bryan, Ultimate Warrior nearly got a victory over Bryan. Daniel Bryan is probably the most hurt here. But he did come into this match semi-injured anyway. Double team by Warrior and Barrett on the Texas Rattlesnake. Big roll over on Bryan. Bryan's down. Bryan, he's choking out Bryan. He's choking out Bryan. He's choking out Daniel Bryan. He's choking out Daniel Bryan. McIntyre breaks it up. He's got Bryan. Bryan reversed it and pulled his neck down. Barrett. Barrett. He's got Barrett's arm. Oh, I do apologise, everybody, but this match is really, really good. He's rolled him over. This match is incredible. He's got him again. No, Bryan again gets broken up by somebody else. Belly to belly on Stone Cold. Suplex on Dean Ambrose. He's got Bryan again, he's got Bryan again, he's squeezing the life out of him. No, Bryan kicks out again. Austin stomping a mud hole into Wade Barrett. DDT, stiff DDT to Barrett. McIntyre going for the pin. The pin's broken. Bryan was going for a pin. I'm losing track of what's going on here. There's so much going on here. Barrett is taunting away. He's trying to bring Ambrose over. Ambrose comes to him. Belly to belly suplex on Dean Ambrose. He rolls him over onto his head. Ambrose kicks, breaks free of that move though. Back suplex onto Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan hits the floor. Ambrose has got Barrett. Barrett reverses, drops Ambrose on his neck. Barrett's behind Warrior. Warrior breaks out of the signature maneuver. Ambrose has got Barrett. Austin's got McIntyre. Side slam. Barrett, wasteland! Warrior's on the outside of the ring. McIntyre's wrapped up. No, Barrett won! Oh, only a 1 though. What is it going to take to end this match? McIntyre's going for a pin. McIntyre gets 1. Barrett's got himself back to his feet. Barrett's up on the top. He comes down with the axe handle on McIntyre. Pinning McIntyre. 1, no. 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2 count there. Body slam by McIntyre. Daniel Bryan is in a really, really bad way. Dean Ambrose only gets a 1 though. Barrett's got McIntyre. Barrett's strangling McIntyre. Barrett's strangling McIntyre. Oh my God! McIntyre tapped out. Barrett wins. That match was. Wade Barrett is the Intercontinental Champion. What an awesome match we saw. Daniel Bryan went from the top all the way down to the floor. His back was slammed stiffly through the walls of the cage. Multiple finishes were used. Bryan was beaten half to death, but in the end all it took was McIntyre being strangled unconscious in that camel clutch by the new Intercontinental Champion, Wade Barrett. This match was incredible, and it's only the first match on the card! How is this show going to get any better? I don't know! All I know is if you stick around, we'll find out! This is incredible so far! This match and this pay-per-view so far is already horrendous in terms of the brutality we've seen. We've got tag team title matches, world championship matches, a triple threat for the women's title. Talk about triple threat for the women's title. It's Angel, Jennifer and Christy going triple threat for the women's championship. At least I think it's for the women's championship. Doesn't seem to say it there. If it isn't, it is. Even if it isn't, I'll do something, you know. Yeah, this one's for the women's championship. Well, looks like this one's going exactly as we thought. Oh my God, one, no! Angel and Christy working together like a well-oiled team. Except for the fact that Angel's not too happy about her good buddy there going for the pin so early. Angel going after Jennifer. Christy's just hanging out outside. She doesn't seem too bothered. Although, now Jennifer's on top, I think Christy's reappearing. Christy with the rolling DDT. So far, Christy and Angel haven't hit each other, I'll point that out. Apart from that, Angel was just going for Christy there, but it would appear that this match is going to be fair, even though it's two friends against one rival. It would appear this one is a triple threat match, and it's for the women's championship. So we are going to see some Christy on Angel action, I'm sure, at some point in this match. After all, the women's championship is the most prestigious championship in the history of our sport. So we are bound to see these two women go at each other at some point in this match. And now it's happening! Two best friends going at it. They know that the championship is at stake, and they know that they must do what they've got to do in order to become champion. Irish whip into the corner on Angel. Christy's thrown over the top rope, out to the outside. However, it's reversed, and Jennifer takes a big brutal punch to the face. Big drop kick there. Big body slam. These two know each other very, very well. In fact, all three of these three ladies have had incredible matches over the years. But at this point in time, all that matters is the women's championship on that side table at ringside. Angel going for a pin there. Christy's back in. Angel body slams her friend though. I'm not entirely sure what Christy's motives are here in this match. After all, she does want to become the women's champion, but how is she going to feel about having to go after her long-time friend? Well, I'm sure we'll find out as this match continues. Big elbow to the back of the head there. Throws her up and over. Bulldog down to the floor. Jennifer rolls over Angel there and gets her down on the floor. Christy's got a finishing maneuver, I think. Angel's going for the pin on Christy, but Jen breaks that one up. Not going to be having that. Big Irish whip into the ropes. Misses the clothesline. But on the second time, the anvil flattener hits and puts down the Heartbreak Girl. I suppose that's what she is, right? Big shot to the face of Jennifer there. And she reverses the back grapple from the dead girl, who reverses the same with exactly the same move. Big reversal there. Christie's laid out at the moment, and Jennifer seems to be on top. Except for the fact that, yeah, she's still on top. Christie gets the reversal there. Big Irish whip into the ropes. She goes for the punch and just punches Angel in the back of the head. That was horrible. You don't want to see that. Big anvil flattener clothesline. Big rolling neck breaker. She's locking in the sharpshooter on the dead girl. She's locked in the sharpshooter. She's pulling back on that sharpshooter, and the dead girl was going there, I think. The dead girl's got some back problems going on here. Heart Princess and dead girl at ringside here. Oh my God, no! Back first into that cage. The cage wall gives way. The cage wall just buckled then. I think I better get away from my table, because frankly I do not want to get too close to these ladies. The dead girl and Jennifer going at it at ringside. Christie's just climbed to the top of the cage. She appears happy to bide her time a little in this one. She's dropping back down from the top. She's going after the dead girl now, and she's put her down. She's a bit dizzy though. Chrissy's a bit dizzy. Big power bomb there from the dead girl. Anvil flattener clothesline. Angel's out of it outside the ring. Oh, you don't think she's not gonna? No, she doesn't appear to be about to do what I thought she was. Although she might. Angel's out cold outside the ring. Christie's in the ring with Jennifer. She's going for the pin. 1, 2. Angel gets back in and breaks up the pin. That was smart. That was smart. That was. Big reversal, up and down with the vertical suplex. Planting her by lowering her knees a bit there, letting the blood flow rush to her head. Angel's down outside the ring, it would seem. Big punch to the face of Jennifer. Ooh, that looked painful. She's locked in the sharpshooter outside the ring on the dead girl. I don't think it counts outside the ring, but the dead girl's not going to tap anyway. But this is going to do some serious injury to the back of the dead girl. The dead girl's back has got to be absolutely destroyed at this point. Although the dead girl is still somehow able to get up. Big drop kick. Drops her on her back. Big reversal. She slid back in the ring. All the women are back in the ring now. Big neck breaker. Spine buster. Jennifer's pin is broken. And she's put Jen down with a tombstone. She broke the tombstone up the tombstone pin from Angel on Jennifer. Jen's pretty battered up now. But Christy takes the diving body splash from the dead girl there. She's in behind Jennifer. She's got her. Brings her down with a neck breaker. Oh, bulldog! No, oh my God! No, the bulldog! The bulldog! Oh, she kicks her leg free. She's locked in the abdominal stretch. She's locked in the abdominal stretch. She was trained by the Hearts. Of course she knows all manner of submissions. She's dropped on her back there. Big moonsault. She's just forced herself back up. Big body splash onto Angel. Jennifer's got the pin. No! Christy can't get up. Oh my God, no way! We've got a new champion. Christy was out cold from that body splash. She couldn't get up. Angel was taken down. And Jennifer picks up the victory. I'm speechless. I don't understand what's just happened. New champion. Jennifer beats Angel. Pins her. 3 count. Christy couldn't even move in order to break that pin up. She was hurt. Jennifer's the women's champion. What else is going to happen on this show? Wade Barrett picks up the IC title. Jennifer picks up the women's championship. Things are not looking good for our tag team and world champion. Because those matches are still yet to come. And so far, of the 2 matches we've had, both of which were championship contests. Both champions lost. Well, it's time for the tag team championships to go up. The number 1 contenders, John Cena and Randy Orton. The main event going up against The Undertaker and Kane in what is The Undertaker's home field advantage. As of course, this one is inside the Hell in a Cell. As this one is inside Hell in a Cell. So Undertaker and Kane, you'd assume, would have the advantage. But Cena and Orton have had their fair share of matches and have beaten the brothers on several occasions. So it might well not actually mean all that much. Kane into the steps with Orton. Kane does not seem at all worried by Orton. But Kane is a very, very large and very, very aggressive monster. Big DDT on Orton there. He's grabbed hold of Orton by the neck. But Kane's been rolled down onto his back there. Orton in behind. Kane slammed on his neck. Taker and Cena are going at it as well over there. Will we have new tag team champions? Because then all 3 matches will have ended with new champs. You could almost argue Christy cost Angel the title, but I don't think you can, because Christy was legit knocked out by, she was knocked out by Angel's plancha. So again, there's also the element there that you could blame Angel's defeat on herself. I don't know who you can blame, but all I know is we're here looking at a brand new women's champion. And that's something that is incredible to see, because Angel's been a champion for a while, since she won it back, but we've got a new women's champion, and it's Jen. So I don't know what to think. Kane with a big spear. Orton flies out to the outside. Kane comes off the... Oh, Kane pulled, but his leg was pulled. Orton's dropped him on his back on the outside. Kane with a big power bomb outside the ring. Kane and Orton going at it. Orton with the big punches, but Kane is too strong for him. Cena's finally got on top of the dead man. But Kane throws Orton into the corner. I think the new I think the main event are on top at the moment over Taker and Kane, overall at least. Maybe it has affected Undertaker and Kane, having just watched their daughter niece, you know, Taker's daughter, Kane's niece, lose the women's championship, but either way, they need to find some sort of focus. Taker's going for it. He's going for old school, and he's just put Cena down with old school. Kane with the DDT. Taker's going for the pinfall, but Cena kicks out once again. Kane with a brutal clothesline to Randy Orton there. Kane's now, pardon the pun, Kane appears to be on fire now, with big move after big move on Randy Orton. Kane's intervening to help his brother and put Cena on his back. Cena and Kane are now going for each other, and Orton and Undertaker. Cena lifted up and dropped down on the back of his neck. Big stomp after big stomp by the Demon of Death, the Demon. The Devil's favourite demon, as Kane likes to call himself. He's got Cena down on his back. He's grabbed Orton just to help his brother. Big double team. Oh, they were going for the double chokeslam when Cena intervened to help his partner. But Kane gets behind Cena now, brings him up, drops him down on his neck. He's grabbed the legs of Cena in a Boston Crab, but Cena's not hurt enough yet. But Kane still wrenches it back to cause some damage to the C-Nation leader. Well, former C-Nation leader. I don't think the C-Nation want a lot to do with him these days. Kane with the abdominal stretch on Randy Orton. Kane was stripping the turnbuckles then. What sickness did the dark monster have in mind there? Well, Kane slipping outside the ring. Randy Orton appears to be hesitant to follow him. And this is why, because Kane has a steel chair. Randy Orton now has a steel chair. He took it off Kane, but Kane took it back. Kane runs up and plants that chair hard across the neck and head of Randy Orton. Big chair shot to the back of Cena. Taker picks him up, hits him with a tombstone. Big chair shot on Randy Orton. And he's locking Orton's leg in that chair. Taker's going for the pin. Cena kicks out the tombstone at 2. But Orton, I think, might have just had his leg shattered. Big chair shot to the back of Cena. And big chair shot to Cena on the floor. Orton belly to back suplex on Kane. Cena's bursting out of nowhere with these moves on the dead man, and Randy Orton with a neck breaker on Kane. I don't know whether Kane's going to be in any position to help his brother here. Randy Orton drops the knee across the neck of Kane, but Taker seems to be doing alright with a big DDT. Big clothesline from Kane there. Pulls up the elbow pad, but Orton's back on his feet. Kane with a big reversal again, drops Orton on his legs. Gone for the signature. He's got the face. He's put a glove across the face of Randy Orton. Randy Orton's choking, but he's not down. Randy Orton gets back to his feet and receives a tombstone from the Undertaker's tag team partner, his little brother Kane. Down goes Orton. Big slam on Cena. Kane puts Cena on his back. He's gone for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count from a tombstone on Randy Orton. Taker's got him. No, Cena breaks out of the submission hold. Big boot to Cena. Orton with the Thez press, slamming those fists into the face of Kane. Cena's thinking about ending this one if he gets his opportunity, but Kane and Taker are still beating down the two younger men. Kane driving big brutal punches into the face of Randy Orton. Randy Orton is busted open, and Kane's going for a quick pin there. Cena's got Taker up. Only a 2 count for Kane though. Big DDT on Randy Orton. Cena was preparing for a finishing manoeuvre on The Undertaker, but Kane ran in from behind and took him down, saving his brother from that finishing manoeuvre. Cena gets Kane in a belly-to-belly suplex. Drops him on his back though. Cena's going for the pin. Kane kicks out. Undertaker and Orton going at it again now. Big punch to the face of Orton there. Cena's in the corner. Kane kicks him a couple of times. He takes a step back. Punches Cena in the top of the head twice. He's in behind Cena, but Cena gets back behind Kane. And Kane goes down. Kane gets back up though. Undertaker locked in a tight chokehold on Randy Orton there, but was unable to finish it. From the Irish whip of throwing Kane into his brother, knocking his grip. Big reversal. Cena's up and down on his back. Abdominal stretch on Randy Orton. Abdominal stretch, but Cena's there to break it up. Kane's absolutely brutalising John Cena here. He's got the head of Cena. He drives the elbow into the head. Kane takes an elbow to the back there. Kane is down on the floor now. Cena's on top of Kane. He swings over and jars Kane's neck there. Big belly. He's got him in a bear hug. Kane's got Cena in the air and he's squeezing that bear hug. Orton's in no position to help his partner, as the Undertaker's got him covered. Cena Irish whips Kane over the top. Cena runs over to save his tag team partner from being Undertakered. But he's in no position to stop Orton from being attacked by Kane. Although Kane's not in much of a position to do much to him either. But he's locked in the abdominal stretch on Randy Orton anyhow. Squeezing along the torso there. Big boot to Orton. Kane's going for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count as Orton kicks out. Lifts him up and drops him on his neck. Oh my god, that was horrible. That didn't look very good. Didn't look very nice. Randy Orton's got blood all over his chest. Taker's pinning Cena. It's a 2 count. Kane sits up. Kane's got Cena, drops him with a powerbomb. Taker pins Orton with the tombstone. The titles are retained. So we've had 3 matches, 3 title shots, 2 new champions, and the Brothers of Destruction retain their titles. But the question at hand is, what happens to the main event now? I mean, they've lost to Undertaker and Kane. Our general manager could fire them for that. This could be the end of Cena and Orton. I don't know. Cena and Orton may just, by losing this match, have entered themselves into the into the career pay-per-view, into the career tournament we've got coming up, where they may lose their jobs. Because they've tried, and they couldn't beat the Brothers of Destruction. Kane and Undertaker continue on as WWE Tag Team Champions. Cena and Orton. You're going to have to watch this space. Because I don't know whether our general manager is going to be able to keep two losing men in their jobs much longer. But we got the titles have been retained. So let's get to the next match. We've got a couple of cool-down matches, I think, now. After the IC title, the Women's Championship, and the Tag titles, all one after the other. I mean, we do need to cool down. We got Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna going at it at Hell in a Cell. Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna. Again, I think the loser of this match may find himself in the careers tournament. Well, we'll have to find out because we've got to get this match on. The World Championship is still yet to be decided. Yokozuna is a lot slower than Hulk Hogan. But Yokozuna has the severe power advantage. He's slower than Hogan, but he's got more strength and more weight. If he puts his weight to use against Hogan, Hogan may well never wrestle again. Hogan goes over the top and down to the floor. Yokozuna is enjoying this. Or is he having a heart attack? I'm not entirely sure by his facial expressions. He twists the arm. Hulk Hogan pushes Yoko into the back. Flips over Hogan. Drops his foot on Hogan. Slams Hogan onto the floor. Pushes Hogan over. Big Irish whip on Hogan there. Yoko just boots him in the face. Yoko's gone to the top. Yoko should not be up there. Oh, and Hogan hits him in the stomach. One of his many stomachs in order to bring Yoko back to the floor. But Yoko's got him in a chokehold from behind. Hogan's in no way ready to give up to that yet. But Yoko sits on his chest. Yoko's going for a quick pin here. One. No, not even a one there. Hogan thrown into the ropes over the top rope. Yoko goes for the spear. Hogan pulls down the ropes and a very large man flies to the floor. If I was in the front row, I would probably need a change of trousers right about now. I don't think this one's a no disqualification, but Yoko was just thrown down on those chairs. But I don't think it counts as a weapon usage. Yoko slid in the ring with that chair. And he's wedged it in the corner of the ring. Into the corner. No, Hogan missed the corner by a few feet there. Hogan's chin bounced off the ring side off my table though. The referee's taking the chair away. Hogan reverses Yoko's attempt to bring him back in the ring. Hogan goes for suplex, but Yoko blocks it, brings Hogan down and drops him on his back. He's got Hogan to his feet now. He's going for the signature, brings him up, drops him on his back. This could be Goodnight Irene here. As he Irish whips Hulk Hogan into the corner and goes for it. He throws Hogan to the floor, drags him into the corner. Do not drop that thing on Hulk Hogan's face. No, no, that's the largest arse I've ever seen. No, 1, 2, 3, no! Hogan! I don't know how he did that, but he just kicked out with the largest backside in the history of the world on his head. I don't know how Hogan found the strength to do that, but somewhere deep inside there lives Superman, I think, to kick out after the largest backside in the history of the world lands square on your heart. Hulk Hogan should be in cardiac arrest at this point. Yokozuna was so shocked that Hogan's been beating the piss out of him since. But Yoko's getting back in control now. He knows that after that move, there can't be much left of Hogan now. So Yokozuna knows that Hogan can't have much left. After all, Yokozuna dropped the largest rear end the world has ever seen on Hulk Hogan's chest. If Hulk Hogan doesn't have at least every rib broken and his heart fractured into about 12 million pieces, then he is made of iron, I tell you. Yokozuna elbow drop, but Hogan rolls out of the way. So Hogan drops his own elbow. That one, however, hit the mark. So Hogan does it again. Yokozuna grabs Hogan's leg, drops him on his back, grabs his leg, and locked in a submission. Hogan's going to tap. Hogan nearly submitted there after Yoko grabbed his leg. Hogan throws Yoko to the floor again. Yoko again reverses the suplex attempt by the Hulkster. He steps back against. He steps back. He's ready to bounce off those ropes. I don't know how those ropes were able to take his weight, but somebody must have reinforced them without telling me. Big elbow from the top. First the largest rear end in the history of professional wrestling, and now the rest of the man too, with two pinpoint, chest-aimed elbows. Big headbutt to the back there. Yoko poses a little bit, and he's got Hulk Hogan on his feet again. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Hogan is hurt beyond belief at this point, but he reverses Yoko and throws him over the top rope. But Yoko was ready for him, headbutts him from the outside. Hogan is now dizzy as hell. Yoko throws him into the corner, throws him to the floor. Please don't do this again! Hulk Hogan already, his ribs are broken. No, you're gonna Hulk Hogan's ribs must be made of dust at this point. Yoko going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Somebody please call an ambulance. I think Hulk Hogan might actually be flat. Somebody please get help. That is the biggest arse I have ever seen, and somehow Hogan kicked out of it. But the second one, good lord, Hulk Hogan's entire torso must be just made of dust. If Hogan doesn't die tonight, I will be very surprised, because that is a very large backside against Hulk Hogan's ribs. Yokozuna picks up the win. That's not a flattering camera angle, I'll be honest. But Yokozuna beats Hulk Hogan. You know what it's time for? Time for another match. And this one is going to be just as epic. It's another large man versus a talented former champion. Well, it's two former champions actually. This match is Bruno Sammartino versus Andre the Giant. Two men separated by a whole generation of wrestlers are going to go at it here at this pay-per-view. The match after this for the championship. Andre going after Sammartino, using his supreme body size here against Sammartino. Sammartino is a lot smaller than Andre, but Sammartino is arguably the better talented wrestler. Andre off the top rope brings down Sammartino onto the floor, hurls him into the ring. Andre runs up onto ringside, stepping back down as Sammartino comes towards him. What's he doing? He's stripping off my table! But this table cost a lot of money, don't be a dick! He Irish whips him into the corner. Andre runs across. Sammartino slams him into the corner. His face bounces off the steel. Sammartino has got Andre back where he wants him in the ring. Andre's ready for him though and is posing a little. Big clothesline missed. Big shoulder barge puts Andre on his back. Andre, the former WWF champion here, goes for pin on Sammartino. 1, only a 1 though. If we ever see Hulk Hogan again after what we saw in that last match, I'll be very surprised. Hulk Hogan may have qualified himself for the career contest by losing in that match, but we'll have to find out. There are a lot of young people who... Oh, I just missed the table. My table was nearly destroyed by Andre there. Andre gets behind Bruno and locks in the full Nelson. Bruno throws Andre onto a pile of chairs. Andre's back is in quite a state. Andre, get off my table! You're 3 times the weight limit. Bruno somehow dropped toe hold and down goes Andre to the floor. Big knee drop onto the back of the Giant. Pulls his arm back to go for the punch. Big shoulder barge from Bruno again. Andre pulls him back up. And he's taken back down once again. But Andre is pretty good at reversing these damned moves here. Andre goes to throw his entire body weight onto Bruno, but that doesn't work out so well. Bruno's absolutely destroying the Giant here. He's got him. Big brutal punches to the Giant there. Down goes Andre. This can't be it. The Giant can't kick out. Can't be. No. The Giant kicks out. Big chops to the chest. Irish whip into the corner. Andre drops his shoulder into the chest and lower abdomen of Bruno Sammartino there. He's driving those kicks to the back of his back. Bruno rolls him up. Bruno rolls him up. Andre just kicks out after Bruno rolls him up. Bruno rolled up Andre and nearly got the victory. Andre bear paws Bruno and puts him down. Irish whip into the corner. Andre jumps, misses Bruno in the corner. Bruno bear hug. Bruno bear hug. But the rope break saves Andre. Bruno's tearing Andre apart, it would seem. Andre's down, but he kicks out at 1. Andre's got a lot more strength in him than Bruno seems to be giving him credit for. Headbutt from the Giant. Goes for a pin on Sammartino. Only a 1 count. Big kick from Bruno, and down goes Andre. Bruno's dragging him to the centre of the ring again. He's going for a pin. Andre kicks out again. Andre is too strong for this, it would seem. But Bruno is obviously looking to wear down the Giant over a longer period of time than this. But I'm sure he's willing to, if he can, he'll take the victory if Andre gets the opportunity and catches Andre off guard. But Andre throws him into the corner. A couple of big kicks to the lower abdomen. He's got him on his feet. Although Bruno seems to have Andre back down on the floor. Andre grabs him. He's going for it. Tiger bomb. Andre drops the elbow in the middle of the ring. It's a 1. It's a 2. And Bruno kicks out just before 3. But Bruno's chest has got to be battered up. 1, 2. Bruno kicks out again. Andre was wheeling back there for a big headbutt. Bruno puts him down. But Andre couldn't get up. Sammartino got him. Sammartino caught Andre off guard and got the victory. Bruno Sammartino has just beaten Andre the Giant. Wow. Okay. Well, it's time for the title. The WWF Championship. is on the line. It's a fatal 4-way. Let's get to that match. Sergeant Slaughter's putting the title on the line. This is our main event. Our main event time. It's main event time, everybody. It's Sergeant Slaughter, Dolph Ziggler, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg inside the unforgiving Hell in a Cell. Unforgiving Hell in a Cell. Lesnar, Slaughter, Ziggler, Goldberg. Lesnar and Goldberg going at it. Slaughter and Ziggler going at it. Slaughter and Ziggler have faced off against each other before, but this is the first time since WrestleMania 20 in the other company we've seen Brock Lesnar and Goldberg go at it. Brock slams Goldberg into the floor. Throws him into the corner. Big driving punch onto the chest. Big kick to the head. Brock Lesnar's doing his Brock Lesnar dance outside the ring. I don't think Brock Lesnar wants to stay in the cage very much. Because he's definitely not going to stay in the ring. Ziggler's going hell for leather to put out the Sarge. While these two giant men are going at it outside the ring. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are going at it like absolute monsters here at ringside. They're coming my way if they can get through the cage wall. But Goldberg gets a reversal on Lesnar and puts Lesnar on his back. The Sarge and Dolph Ziggler are going at it inside the ring. But Lesnar slams Goldberg against the cage again. He's clearly trying to break open the shell of this cage. I'm not sure for what reason, but that definitely appears to be Brock Lesnar's motive here. Big clothesline puts Goldberg on his back. He's rolled him onto his back. He's going for the arm. Big stamp on that arm there. Lesnar and Goldberg are going at it outside the ring. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Big leg slam there. He's going over to the arm again. Brock Lesnar seems to be focusing those big stomps on the arm of Goldberg. Lord only knows what for. Oh, big slam. He's got him back on his feet though. But Goldberg's still got some life in him. Plenty of life in him, in fact. The Beast Incarnate is trying to beat down Goldberg here. But he's not doing a whole lot of good here. Although he has just body slammed him against the cage once again. But Goldberg and Brock Lesnar seem to be very much even in this fight. I mean, Sarge and Dolph Ziggler are going back and forth outside, inside the ring as well. But it's difficult to concentrate on two massive fights going on at ringside. Lesnar's got Goldberg, he's got him up. Big power bomb on the concrete floor. No, and again, second power bomb. Going for a third power bomb. Brock Lesnar's back outside the ring. Ooh, Goldberg slams him into the cage there a little. I think Brock Lesnar might be bleeding. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell. Lesnar kicks Goldberg in the gut, picks him up, and powerbombs him against the wall of the cage, and the cage implodes. He's got Goldberg on his feet, but he can't finish him outside the ring. But I'm not sure he wants to. I think he just wants to hurt the man. I'm not sure victory is something Brock Lesnar wants. I mean, obviously, he likes to win his fights, but he appears to just want to beat on Goldberg for a bit here. Because Ziggler and Sarge are going back and forth in the ring, and neither of these two men have gone anywhere near one of those two men. Big belly-to-belly suplex on the top of the cage. Big Irish whip. Lesnar goes towards the end of the cage. Big reversal. Kicks Goldberg in the gut. These two men are brawling at the top of the cage. They're very, very high up at this point. Ooh, close to the edge of the cage there. He's locked in a choke on the neck of Goldberg. Goldberg's back is shot to pieces though. As it should be. Big powerbomb. No, not. Really? Are you going to? You are! Big powerbomb! Off the cage! Lesnar's dropped back down. Goldberg has been thrown off the cage there. Lesnar's gone back in the ring. Goldberg's back up. Lesnar and Goldberg are fighting again. I hope these two men don't end up back on top of that cage, because I don't want to see another man go, oh no Lesnar, don't go back up, really? Slaughter nearly gets the pin there on Ziggler. That's why you don't want to go off on your own during one of these matches. Lesnar just fell off the top of the cage. Ziggler's fighting it in there. And somehow breaks free of that move. Lesnar has realised that this match is in jeopardy if he stays away from Slaughter and Ziggler, and has charged into the ring to get him some of the Army Sergeant. But Goldberg's gone for the pin on Ziggler. Goldberg's probably the smarter one, in that he has gone after Dolph Ziggler. But Lesnar's gone after the Sarge. He reversed the Sarge into a pin. One! Only one on the Sarge. The Sarge reverses Lesnar and drops him on his back. Big punches to the face of the Beast. Ziggler going for a pin on Goldberg. Throws him over. Ziggler's locked in the sleeper on Goldberg. Lesnar throws him into the corner. Big belly to belly suplex. Lesnar thrown in the corner. Goldberg spears him in the corner. Ziggler rolls up the Sarge. One! Only a one though. Oh, trying to break the leg of Brock Lesnar, but Lesnar is pulling himself free of that. But the Sarge adds a stomp to help. Lifts him up and drops him on his chest. Big clothesline to the Sarge. Big clothesline to Ziggler. Lesnar for the pin. No count at all. Two men dropped themselves on top of these two to break that pin up. And Lesnar's pin was, well, didn't even get to one. But I'm sure Lesnar is going to try again, as this title is a big deal in the world of wrestling. Ziggler's got the better of Lesnar in that exchange. Ziggler punches Lesnar and drops him with a neck breaker. He's going for it. Big knee to the face of the Beast. And punches to the face. The Beast's on his back. And Ziggler's taunting. But Goldberg gone for the pin on Slaughter. Only a one count though. Irish whip. Oh, no, no, no. Instead, he goes for a German suplex. Lesnar's hurt. Lesnar looks to be quite hurt here. Big pile driver on that neck of Lesnar. Ziggler's trying to choke out Goldberg, it appears. Sarge is going for a pin. Lesnar kicks out. Goldberg kicks out of the pin that Ziggler was trying to do, simultaneous to the one of Sarge on Lesnar. Big belly-to-belly suplex on Ziggler there. Big belly-to-belly suplex on Goldberg. Lesnar locks in the headlock and he's squeezing the life out of Sarge. Belly-to-belly suplex on Ziggler once again. Lesnar takes the elbow to the shoulder barge. Kick out. Lesnar thrown into the corner. The ref's taking a pin. But only a 2 count. Ziggler kicks out at 2. Sarge is going for the big pile driver. And Goldberg's going for his jackhammer. Goldberg's jackhammer is broken up by Sarge with a big elbow. Lesnar's up and he's going down again. Goldberg's choking out Ziggler. But the Sarge gets a pin on Lesnar and Lesnar kicks out. Lesnar's head is on the ropes. And the Sarge has got his knee to it. He's going for another pin on Lesnar, but Lesnar kicks out again. The Sarge is beating the piss out of Lesnar here. But Lesnar seems to still have something in him because he's kicking out of all these holds and breaking out of all these submissions really, really easily. But Lesnar's got some pretty obvious damage to his head there. He's grabbed him, he's got him up. F5! F5 on Slaughter. Goldberg pinning Ziggler. 1, 2, 3. No! No! The pin of Lesnar on the champ was somehow in quicker than Goldberg. I don't know what to think here. But Brock Lesnar! No! Who's the champion? That's Lesnar's music. I need to see a replay. I don't know what's just happened. I need a replay. I need a replay. I need a replay. I need a replay. So Lesnar goes for the F5. Down goes Slaughter. No, Goldberg got the pin in first. But for some reason, the referee saw Brock Lesnar get down in that pin and he counted Lesnar's pin. I didn't notice if Dolph Ziggler kicked out. But I can't believe I'm saying this. Brock Lesnar's the WWF champion. This is Hell in a Cell. I can't believe what I've just seen. 3 new champions. You're going to have to check back next week, guys. There's going to be repercussions in this match, I'm sure. Because I don't know. I think Goldberg won. But the referee has called it. Brock Lesnar is leaving with the championship. So, you have to wait till next week, guys. I don't know what the decision is going to be. But we'll have to have our general manager and some referees watch the tapes back. But I think Goldberg won that match. But Brock Lesnar's leaving with the championship. And this is the end of the pay-per-view, guys. So I'll see you next week for Saturday night's main event. And I hope I'll have some answers for you. But for now, guys, good night from Saturday night's main event.